Looking back, the warning signs were there. We just didn't know what we were looking at. My uncle convinced my grandmother to name him as both her attorney and her trustee. That's a massive conflict of interest. He can write his own checks and approve his own bills. Nobody should ever have both roles. He isolated her. He moved her to an assisted living facility an hour away from my mother and aunt, but 15 minutes from his office. He controlled who could visit. He screened her phone calls. He told the staff that he was the only one authorized to make financial decisions. When my mother asked about my grandmother's finances, my uncle became defensive and secretive. He refused to show us trust statements. He said we didn't have a right to see them. That's a lie. Beneficiaries legally have the right to information about the trust. Then my grandmother casually mentioned she was worried about money. That made no sense. She built a $4 million business. She'd always been financially secure. When we finally forced my uncle to turn over the records, we found out why. He'd been billing her trust $20,000 to $40,000 per month in legal fees. Over 6 years, he'd stolen over $2 million. The forensic accountant found bills for meetings that couldn't have happened because medical records proved she was hospitalized or too confused to participate. He found wire transfers to fake companies. He found personal expenses charged to her trust. My uncle is now in prison serving 6 years for elder financial abuse and embezzlement. He lost his law license, he lost his reputation, and he destroyed our family. If you have elderly relatives with substantial assets, watch for these signs: isolation, secrecy, excessive fees, defensive behavior when questioned. And if you see them, take action immediately. Subscribe for the full story and learn how to protect your family.